Erling Haaland's having a blast scoring goals for Manchester City this season. He's been terrorizing defenders all across Europe and is on the verge of breaking numerous goal-scoring records. How did this Norwegian Viking transform into one of the best football players in the world in such a short time? What sets this 22-year-old striker apart from the rest? Join me as we uncover the untold story of Erling Haaland, the Norwegian goal machine who's chasing the records of Messi and Ronaldo. An ordinary talent. Haaland was born in Leeds in 2000 to his mother and former professional Premier League player, Alfie Haaland. His father played for Leeds at the time, but his career ended early after a horrible tackle from Sky Sports pundit Roy Keane. Haaland and his family left England in 2004 and returned to their hometown, Bryne, in Norway. It was here that the now super striker first started playing football. As a child, he played several sports such as handball, golf, and athletics. His football career started at Bryne at the age of 5, and he moved up through the academy in the next 10 years. During the 2015-2016 season, he impressed for their reserve team, scoring 18 goals in 14 matches. Bryne's interim manager, Alf Ingve Bertsen, gave Haaland his first opportunity in the first team when he was just 16 years old. He was without a doubt a good player who scored many goals, but was by no means outstanding. His physique and coordination still had to develop at that time, said Bertsen about a 16-year-old Haaland. The funny thing about his time at Bryne is that in his 16 matches for the first team, he never scored for the club. He left the club in 2017 for the first division club Molde to be coached by none other than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the unorthodox choice. His debut for Solskjaer in Molde came in April 2017 against the grassroots club Molde in the Norwegian Cup, where he scored in a 3-2 win. Haaland was still young and did not participate a lot for the first team in his first season. The Norwegian ended up with 2 goals in 14 appearances. Haaland's first big breakout came against Molde's rivals, Brann, in July 2018. In a span of 21 minutes, he scored 4 goals against one of the best teams in the league. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said this about his striker after the match, knowing Manchester United scouts were in the stands. "He reminds me of the type of striker Lukaku is. There's a lot of interest in him. We have had offers from good clubs this year, but we rejected them." Haaland finished the season with Molde, scoring 16 goals in 30 appearances for the team, before making an unconventional move to RB Salzburg in Austria. The Norwegian made his debut for Salzburg in February, but had to wait until May for his first goal for the club. His first half year in Austria didn't go as planned, but everything changed the next season. That being said, Haaland is famously known for scoring 9 goals in a match against Honduras for Norway's under-20 team. The team was an under-20 World Cup game in May. Haaland became the top scorer of the tournament. The 18-year-old ended up netting 16 goals and contributing 6 assists in 14 league games in the fall of 2019. And he was also instrumental in the Champions League. He scored a hat-trick against Genk on his debut in the competition, before netting against Liverpool at Anfield and scoring 2 goals past Italian side Napoli. The biggest clubs in Europe were on their knees for Haaland, but the Norwegian ended up going to Germany in the January window of 2020. The birth of a superstar. Haaland signed a 4.5-year contract with the German Giants and came on as a substitute against Augsburg on the 18th of January. The Norwegian only needed 23 minutes to score his first hat-trick for the club. 6 days later, he became the first Bundesliga player ever to score 5 goals in his first 2 matches after netting 2 versus local rivals FC Köln. Haaland concluded his 2019-2020 campaign with 44 goals in 40 matches. A superstar was born in the footballing world. In the fall of 2020, he continued his goal-scoring form, netting 6 goals in 4 Champions League matches before picking up an injury. He then became the fastest player to reach 15 goals in the competition, playing 12 matches to do so. The Norwegian was back in the new year of 2021 and reached 100 senior goals in just 146 appearances, while also playing an important role in Dortmund's cup-winning run, which concluded in a 4-1 win against RB Leipzig in May of 2021, his first and only trophy with the club. The 21-22 season was a problematic season for Haaland, with injuries sidelining him for multiple months. The superstar striker did, however, score 29 goals in 30 matches. In the summer of 22, Pep Guardiola and Manchester City wanted him, and the Norwegian finally ended up in the Premier League, following in the footsteps of his father Alfie, who played 45 games for the Light Blues. In the middle of March, the Norwegian scored 42 goals in 37 matches for the Citizens, and it's just a matter of time before several Premier League records are broken. He's only 4 goals behind Mohamed Salah's fantastic 2017-18 season, and Manchester City still in the Champions League, with Haaland scoring 10 goals in 6 matches. How many goals can the 22-year-old score this season? Can Manchester City finally win the Champions League with him in the squad? How close can he come to the likes of Messi and Ronaldo? Only time will tell for the goal machine from Breakout. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to follow and subscribe for future videos from Untold Football. Do you have any ideas for an untold or interesting story in the footballing world? Please leave a comment after the video. We are here for the Untold Football Stories.